You must feel good about Aaron because that's where it starts. I mean, that's like if you feel we're gonna go out there and win 9-8.
I don't feel
you know
bad.
What I mean? Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
You got it has to start with
Yeah, I think he's going to give you a good outing tomorrow. I'm not no runs or anything like that. My expectations are he's going to go out there and give you a good outing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel good about
what she said.
Well, joining us right now, you got to feel good about the Eagles. Like 5-0 in the season. Jordan Mailata joins us fresh off playing the Rams. Big wins over the Rams on Sunday. What's up, Jordan?
Hey, appreciate you guys having me. How's it going, boys?
What's up, big man?
I'm not trying to still recovery. What are you right for this week?
Well, listen, you guys, man, out there in LA, that game really had it's like two different halves. The first half, both offenses, long drives, long scoring drives. You guys had the scoring drive right before the half, which I thought was just tremendous. What was that, 35, 40 seconds right before the half? You guys were able to go down. Talk to me about the two different halves. Did you guys see something different in the second half than what they were doing in the first half? What was that defense like trying to move the ball against them in the first half?
He just got off the bus.
Yeah, first off, we got into a good rhythm. The game plan that we came up with was working really well. We could move the guys easily off the ball, and just the variety of plays that we have. We had a really solid game plan. Second half, they came out and I felt like
say hi, boy.
They kind of maybe there was a tell that we were giving away when we were running inside zone, but we weren't getting that much movement.
And this is not music. I better be copyright for this. I listened to the broadcast about the game, Atlanta. Yeah, I know, right? Atlanta and the Philly baseball. They're talking about it. This is more my team right here. I'm not baseball. But no, that's Philly.
Best follower around game. I thought Jalen was awesome yesterday. It looked like when he was in his MVP form last year. Best game from Jalen this year?
Say hi.
Yeah, sure. The guy played amazing, man. I mean, he had some dimes, man, and when he's able to run up the ball, that's another different ball game. I mean, shoot, that third down conversion with his feet was insane.
They had pajama day in school.
Yeah, so is that like it's something that's been talked about quite a bit because you just don't have the same amount of running and really making plays in those runs from Jalen. Do you think that's something that it's been a
your sister had pajama day too in her school,
or is it just like circumstance where he hasn't had the opportunities yet?
I think it's a bit of both. We we don't really want to. We kind of learned from our mistakes from last year, especially in that Chicago game. So I think it's a bit of both. And situationally, when to run and use him as that, as a runner. So sometimes the guy just makes it up on the spot, man. And if he feels like he can get the first down or get an explosive play, he'll do it, and that's what makes him a hell of a player and a threat.
What you doing? Better be acting. Don't get wild with him. He will bite you. Now stop it. Stop it. You still do it. That's all right. I ain't gonna say nothing. That's not girl. You just can't pick it on him. Yes, you is. Cut it out. You irritating. Stop it. Excuse me, you too, because she hard-headed. She know not to do too much with boy. And she doing the most. Sticking the flashlight and stuff around his face and his ears.
Defensive player of the last decade or so, and he
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it on here. Because she's not listening.
That the Eagles and the Rams have played against
She's still doing it.
Coach Stalin.
Why you gonna put it in his eye? No, that's not the dots for doctors.
Null and void.
No, I mean, honestly, it starts off with the coaching.
Will you take that? That's stuck to his harness or something?
Like how detailed our coach.
Can you take it off?
I mean, we watched.
Because I got my. I'm not gonna say it on you. I'm on YouTube. I can't be hollering. I say stuff.
Players play Aaron Donald, and you just kind of have to learn from their mistakes before you,
I'm getting sleepy.
So you don't make those same mistakes. And kind of what we noticed was just the double teams where he could sense when the double team was coming, and even when the double team was splitting double teams, just beating guys one-on-one. It was just a crazy crazy film to watch, and so you kind of have to tell, all of us, because he plays everywhere, you just have to stick to the technique that Coach Stout is teaching us, to get to that spot wherever he
Spice
arrives.
that pumpkin
Just
spice
go from there and trust
latte is going there.
We did come up with a game plan to double team him, but it was a very unique one where, depending on where he lined up, that's where the double team would go. And can I say, the running backs did a great job this week too.
I had that earlier. I was charging my phone.
Coach Sirianni talked about that.
And loading up
with
a video that I had.
That Kenny
That was a
Gainwell
bit
and
unloaded
DeAndre
since
Swift, they did a
yesterday.
nice job of sort of cleaning up anything that needed to be cleaned up from there. So yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because he mentioned that earlier today.
Well, we're talking to Jordan Mailata, and Jordan, we know Jake Elliott is unbelievable this year, but he's also been getting a lot of chances, and he's hit on almost every one, which leads us to the red zone, right? You guys are struggling this year, getting touchdowns, many more field goals and touchdowns. How do you best describe what's going on in the red zone, and what's the difference between last year and this year?
No, I'll be honest, man. I'm not sure if I can answer that question, just because I don't know, what's going on. We call the plays, and my job is to go out there and execute it the best I can. And when it's third down and we're not converting, we just look at the finer details, and we find out that's what's killing us. Just the finer details on the technique and where we're supposed to be hitting the ball or whatnot. I mean, I'm not going to get into passing game. I'm not a QB. I don't know routes.
Right.
But, as long as it's in my position, that's where it comes down to, just the finer details and missing blocks, missing the technique.
Well, you took that.
Blocks.
So,
I mean,
took the flashlight off there.
From my standpoint, I can't comment too much on the passing game, just because
We gotcha.
I don't pass the ball and I don't catch the ball, so I'm not going to comment on something I don't do. So,
Jordan, how's the team sort of handling, I guess, expectations, right? Like how do you guys balance? You set a standard, and I love when Jalen says the standard is the standard, and that's what you're trying to meet every week. You guys are 5-0, record unblemished, haven't lost a game, but there's a
who let one out?
You
I
haven't
smell something.
played your best game, your best football that you're capable of playing. I'm just wondering from the player's perspective.
You got that mommy cooking up is wearing off.
Balance
Carson came on.
constructive criticism, knowing that there's areas to improve upon,
She
but
been
also
licking.
realizing everybody's
She
not
been
5-0
licking.
in the NFL, and they wish they could be 5-0. So there are some things you guys should be proud of what you're doing. You got a lot of football left to play. How's the team sort of handling that?
Well, it starts with the mindset. Every week we talk about going 1-0 every week, and that's truly our goal. We start off every team meeting.
We outside.
1-0 this week. Whatever happened last week, we learn from it, move on. And
what you smell? Yeah, you smell something.
Our
mindset. I still got my sandwiches. I'm too full to eat this right now.
We know that. But the long-term goal, obviously,
pumpkin spice latte.
How do we get to Super Bowl? You break it down, and we've broken it down to the most simple form, and that is go 1-0 every week and learn from your mistakes. And sure enough, these wins, they're not pretty wins. We're finding ways to win, and we're winning games. Sometimes, like the Rams game. I thought it was a complete team win. Defense came out second half and, just shut out the Rams. And that's how it's complementary football. And we know that that's the style of football that we can play, complementary football. And
where you at, boy?
The end goal,
there you go. She'll kick you off the chair that you was there first.
Whatever the record is at the end of the season, that's our record. But we still play that.
What's up? I was looking at everything on it. His mind is business. Till you start putting that flashlight and stuff in his face.
You guys are 5-0, but it doesn't seem like that everybody's very comfortable with the 5-0. Just how would you comment on a couple of incidents from the head coach to AJ to Jason Kelsey that we saw? Where was your seat to that action, and what do you have to say about it?
Okay, what's he saying on it?
That's pure emotion. Like, if you guys knew these these guys personally, and you guys see the professional and the football player side of these guys. Those guys are emotional players, and it doesn't matter what sport it is, what doesn't matter what we're doing, they're gonna show emotion, and they give a damn about this team and what we're trying to do, the mission. And I am too, but I'm not as focused as
Pull it back on it.
Mommy's gonna sing.
I get it.
Pull it back on it. She ain't got that leg. See, I told you need to.
It is crazy and emotional
Getting on my nerves.
sport. And of
See,
course,
that leg that they drink out of.
it's when things aren't going great, it's
I don't drink out of that.
She done took that leg off that flashlight. Or what? Oh, she took that leg off. That cup.
I wouldn't have any other way to
Maybe
say
should move in the back.
The one you put the water in.
Showing that emotion, man, it brings us closer. It really does, man. I don't
She got it.
have anything else to say on the matter. About that.
Well, that's the thing I
you just
enjoy
talk just
about
one?
you all as a team.
Yeah,
The
see that?
culture that's been set is that you guys have been able to set a culture where accountability
It's sunny.
from your peers, from your
The
coaches
one.
is accepted. Nobody
Some.
takes it personal. No one gets overly offended
like
by
in
it. If it's something that needs to be
60s.
discussed further after the
I was in
game,
the 60s.
over a beer or
Yeah.
dinner or what have you, it seems like you guys are able to handle that. Nothing lingers from one week to the next.
Yeah, 100%. That's the culture that we create. And it was about with Sirianni and how he comes as well. So I think that's why you can have James Kelsey come to the sideline and show emotion, because they're able to talk about it without being offended. The same with coaches on Jalen, or Coach Stout on me. We can all take coaching. It's accountability is something. It's one of our core values as a team, and something we pride ourselves on the most.
That's really good stuff. Jordan, you paying attention to the Phils here? They're coming back to Philly, got a couple games. You peeked in on them?
I'm good with sitting at home and watching it. I still think
Throw that one out in the back. Hey, boy did. He always on the window down. He locked the window. He not pull that window down. He not roll the window down.
Yes,
You roll that window down, boy.
Yes, he did.
When you go, yeah, you don't want to go.
I think because I just saw him get off the.
You go tell about the window, boy.
This game,
Well, he's trying to do one of those.
He not roll the window down. He not
No,
roll
he's
the
trying
window
to do
down.
the dog stick where they put their
Girl,
tongue out.
she chilling.
And some people will point out I was at the no-hitter game. It wasn't Jack.
She tired. She did a long day walking around the park and stuff.
Yeah, but
They were
okay, but I was also
walking around.
Series game
I
1.
didn't stay for the whole game.
Right, I did. I was in the stands for that one. That was tough. Just one more thing on Jordan here. I love his answer on the sideline stuff because it's like Kelsey's going over there. No one's offended by it. He's having an animated conversation because something's happening during the game and he doesn't want to let it slide by. And he's frustrated. And if everybody can do that, it's exactly what you want. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody's moving in the same direction.
It's over with. Let's move on. So, you know, I think when you have guys that show an example of how you can respond to that or react to that and not be offended by it, I think the other guys see it and they say, okay, we don't have to be concerned. But you know, sometimes it's like, okay, we're watching your teammates fight, you're watching great players go at it, and you're like, hold on, the team is a team
back
falling
in there and
apart
get
right
my
now.
scratch
When
off.
you're a young player, you don't know how to, you know,
More scratch off. I'm gonna scratch off, yo. Ain't that good, but I like letting scratch off, especially the bingo. That's why I was playing the bingo.
There's a lot of things that you can easily see going on.
I'm playing the bingo scratch off. Y'all play this? I ain't wearing nothing. But this is what I play. Bingo scratch off. That's what I do. I do scratch off. This is blackjack. Triple. Once in a while, I do the lottery thing. But I like scratch off. I like my book. My little writing book. I write everything, put stuff in there and stuff. My little fox book.
Emotional, and if you come back, but you better be right about what you're saying. You better be right. And I've seen you do it all of his players, on down to the
You had a long day, right?
and that happens. But if that happens in the NCAA tournament and people are watching who aren't used to watching Michigan State, now they're like, Tom Izzo is crazy over there. He and his players are fighting. His player talk back to Tom Izzo like that. Draymond did that for 4 years at Michigan State. Y'all see Draymond in Golden State. I watched that for 4 years.
Is he whining?
Baby's whining because he wants to
Yeah, make that noise.
so it'll be blowing around. But it's not working.
Sometimes stuff like that happens on the
What's wrong, boy?
He wants to put his tongue out the window.
Impact on your culture. Some of that is okay.
You just had a long day. You went to the park walking around. You should because you need to be going to sleep, but she ain't gonna let you.
He wants the doggy park.
Say bye-bye, y'all. So we'll be leaving.
Bye, B. Bye, y'all. Bye. Say bye, BB.
And we about to go. And I'll see y'all later. See my family. Hit that subscribe, like, and comment. And get this have a safe day. And the week coming up. And the weekend, I mean. Alright? Alright. Gotta be safe. Peace be still. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Just go ahead and pour water on it.